Alright fellas, I'm right back here. And this, as I mentioned earlier, it's part of a set that I purchased about 2 years ago. And I never got around to do this one, even though I've had my 750 mLs. And I really like this. I've always been a fan of the green label. The blue is just about the only blended scotch that I have here at home. And I typically drink the blue during Christmas. For some reason, it's really what I crave. I don't drink much blended scotch, but I also have a few bottles of Chivas Regal 18, and I almost purchased today one called something Salute, which is like a 21-year-old. But I think the amount of money was too much for what it was. They wanted about $170. I don't know. I'm not that convinced. I'm really more of a single malt. But anyhow, that doesn't mean that this stuff is not good. So I haven't had this in a very long time. So let's see what this has to offer. His big brother, however, the blue, is pretty much what predominates around this house. And when my brother comes around, Sir Blue. So I believe this particular one has a cork. I'm not quite sure, but I'm running out of lights, and that's what I was really afraid of. Running out of light. And I had to get some of that meat on the grill so the kids could have a nice meal tonight right before they go back to school tomorrow morning. They're dealing with FCATs and stuff like that. Yes, indeed. This has a cork, which I really like. And this is the Bicentennial Blaine, if I'm not mistaken. Anyhow, let's give it a shot. Let me clean my palate because I was having some Macallan cast strength. Yes, that's right, cast strength, baby. They recommend to have this one. Wow, I've had this for so long. I don't take too much of it. Yeah, a little more. Alright, now, then as I barbecue, I'll probably just grab some of that Glendronach. Anyhow, there you go. Yeah, let's put it on this side. Alright, it's getting dark, fellas. We're on a 2-minute mark, past the 2-minute mark. Oh, smoky. I like kick it in. And it's a little windy though, so I'm afraid that some of that dust is just going to fly into my dram. Can't allow that to happen now, can we? Anyhow, color, it's light. Eh? Not too thick though. I don't know how many blends are in here. I don't know specifically how many grain whiskeys are here. Single malts, they're all combined here. I know that I think that the red label or the black have a combination of 40-something blends in there. The blue, they don't really disclose a lot of information. But this is good. And you know, this is smokier than the blue. And I will say not as smokier as the black on the nose. So let's confirm the palate. I definitely pick up a lot of like Colila here. Colila 12 cast strength maybe. Which I gotta get me one of those. I've had it before. I've never owned a bottle of Colila. Let's give it a shot. By the way, this is a I think this is 200 milliliter, and it's about 40% alcohol by volume. It is 200, and it's getting too dark, so I don't want to discourage you guys for this video. So let's give it a shot. It is grassy. There's peat. There's smoke. Last time I had this, I think it was I was in Philadelphia or something. Must have been like 3-4 years ago. And I don't recall it to be so light. I thought it was punchier though. But then again, I was just I was just drinking this cast strength. So I don't know. My tongue may be a little numb by now. But it's a lot lighter than what I remember. These things usually go for like 80 bucks. There's one that's called the Platinum Edition. I don't recall if it's the Gold Platinum Edition or just simply a Platinum Edition, but it's also an 18-year-old. So meaning that nothing younger than 18 goes into this mix. I don't think this one has been discontinued. I know the green has been discontinued. I know the double black was discontinued. But I don't think that they're having an issue with this. Even though the black label was a great seller. They used to sell that a lot. So anyhow, I acquired this on a $100 set that comes with a blue, a gold, a green, and a red. Now that same set, you can find it with the blue, the gold, the green, and the black. So I think it's enough for you to get to know the Johnny Walker line if you're looking around. I mean, because the blue typically goes for about $1.50. This goes for about 80. The green goes for like 50 bucks, 60 bucks, depends where you get it. The black is typically about 35, 40. So you're talking about well over $300 there. I mean, why not just get this and you have a little bit of all. I'm not even going to put water in here because I'm just simply going to drown this. I mean, 40%, it's just barely meeting the requirement for this to be considered a scotch, other than being bottled in Scotland. So it has to be 40 or higher, and this is 40. Put a little bit of water, and I just might as well toss this. So I ain't going to waste any more time, fellas. I hope you're enjoying this. And I hope I'm dead on, but all I'm picking up is grass, a little bit of peat, and smoke in the back. So the peat is like Kalila, Lafroy, somewhere around there. It's really good. Really, really good. You know what? And I should have stuck this in the freezer just like they recommend. I've seen some videos of Johnny Walker. This is the only one that they recommend for you to stick it in the freezer, maybe overnight, and then enjoy neat. Of course, a sub-zero temperature, but maybe as it warms up, it'll release some of those aromas or whatnot. So nothing else, fellas. Getting too dark. I gotta do some stuff around the house. So I got some other stuff that's coming around. Some stuff that perhaps you really can't find in places like Virginia. Julian, give me a call, buddy. Remember, there's a lot of stuff I could ship you from here. All right, man. All right, guys. Drop me a line. All right. See you soon.